Iran, just the name conjures up images, right? But forget the headlines, forget the politics, we're going deeper. This is a place where history doesn't just echo, it roars. We're talking about one of the oldest civilizations on Earth, Persia, Cyrus the Great. Empires forged in fire and ambition. Think back to your history books, the Persian Empire, this massive force stretching from Egypt to India. These guys wrote the book on badassery. They built Persepolis, a city that still takes your breath away. Think massive columns, intricate carvings, a testament to a powerful and sophisticated culture. This is the legacy that still runs deep in the veins of modern Iran. You can feel it in the air, in the dust, in the way people carry themselves. It's a pride that goes beyond words. So, yeah, Iran is complicated. It's a country grappling with its past, its present, its future. But beneath the surface, you'll find a spirit that's endured for millennia, a spirit of resilience, of creativity, of warmth, and that's what we're here to explore. Family. It's the bedrock of Iranian society, the glue that holds everything together. But like everything else in Iran, it's got its own unique flavor. Marriage, for example, is a whole different ballgame. Now, Iran is a predominantly Muslim country, so there are religious customs, sure. But it's not as simple as you might think. See, Iran has this fascinating mix of tradition and modernity. Take the whole idea of dating, it's not really a thing here. Instead, families play a big role in finding suitable partners for their children. Before marriage, education is key. And I'm not just talking about school books. Young couples often go through counseling, learning about everything from communication to conflict resolution. They're preparing for a lifelong commitment. No pressure, right? This might seem strange to some, but it reflects the importance placed on family and stability. It's about building strong foundations for the future. Love marriages do happen, of course, but the concept of family approval remains paramount. It's about respect, tradition, and ensuring a good fit within a complex social fabric. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the dress code. Yeah, there are rules. Women, for instance, are required to cover their hair in public. You'll see them wearing headscarves, often with stylish flair. It's just a part of life here. And the internet? It's complicated. Iran has its own intranet, a domestic network that's heavily censored. Social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, officially blocked. But hey, Iranians are resourceful. VPNs are a way of life here, allowing them to bypass the restrictions and connect with the outside world. It's a constant tug-of-war between tradition and modernity, between control and freedom of expression. But amidst the restrictions, you'll find a vibrant underground scene, a thirst for connection, for art, for music, for all the things that make life worth living. Forget the oil for a second. Iran is a land of unexpected bounty. Think pistachios, those little green gems that are practically synonymous with Iran. This is where they thrive, bathed in the desert sun. And the saffron? The red gold of Iran. It's the most expensive spice in the world, and Iran is its heartland. Then there are the carpets. Oh man, the carpets. Persian carpets are legendary. Intricately woven, bursting with color, they're like pieces of art you can walk on. Each one tells a story, passed down through generations of skilled artisans. These are just a few of the treasures that Iran has to offer. It's a reminder that beyond the headlines, beyond the politics, there's a rich cultural heritage waiting to be explored. Section 5, Black Gold and its legacy, Iran's oil-dependent economy. Let's talk oil. It's the lifeblood of Iran's economy, for better or worse. Iran sits on one of the world's largest oil reserves, and it's been both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, it's brought in a lot of revenue. On the other hand, it's made Iran heavily dependent on a single commodity. This dependence on oil has had a profound impact on Iran's development. When oil prices are high, the economy booms. But when prices drop, the whole country feels the pinch. And then there are the sanctions imposed by the West over Iran's nuclear program, which have further crippled the economy. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. But one thing's for sure, Iran needs to diversify its economy if it wants to achieve long-term stability and prosperity. Section 6. A thirsty land water. Scarcity and conservation efforts. Water. It's the lifeblood of any civilization, but in Iran, it's in short supply. This is a land of deserts and mountains where rainfall is scarce and precious. Droughts are a recurring nightmare, and water scarcity is a major challenge facing the country. But Iranians are resourceful people. They've been dealing with water scarcity for centuries, and they've developed ingenious methods of water conservation. From ancient qanats, underground channels that transport water over long distances, to modern drip irrigation techniques, Iranians are constantly finding ways to make the most of their limited water resources. It's a constant battle against nature, a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. Water is life, and in Iran, it's a resource that's cherished and carefully managed. Section 7. The air we breathe, pollution in Iranian cities. Let's face it, big cities and pollution often go hand in hand, and Iran is no exception. Tehran, the capital, is notorious for its smog, a thick gray blanket that hangs over the city, especially during the colder months. It's a serious health hazard, and it's something that residents have to deal with on a daily basis. The causes are complex, a combination of traffic congestion, industrial emissions, and the city's unique geography, nestled between mountains that trap the pollution. The government's trying to tackle the problem with initiatives to promote cleaner fuels and public transportation, but it's an uphill battle. Air pollution is a stark reminder of the environmental challenges facing Iran and the need for sustainable solutions to protect both public health and the environment. Section 8. The warmth of strangers' hospitality in Iranian culture. Despite the challenges, there's a warmth to Iranian culture that's impossible to ignore. Hospitality is more than just a tradition here, it's a way of life. Strangers are welcomed with open arms, invited into homes, plied with tea and sweets. Taraf is the Persian word for this elaborate dance of politeness and generosity. It's about making others feel comfortable, respected, valued. Refusing a gift or an invitation is considered rude, so be prepared to eat, drink, and be merry. This spirit of generosity and warmth is one of the most endearing aspects of Iranian culture. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, human connection and kindness can prevail. Section 9. A land of contrasts, looking ahead at Iran's future. So there you have it, Iran, a land of ancient history and modern challenges, a country of contradictions where tradition and modernity collide. It's a place that will challenge your preconceptions, surprise you at every turn, and leave you wanting more. The future of Iran remains uncertain. Can it overcome its economic and political challenges? Can it find a balance between its rich cultural heritage and its desire for progress? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Iran is a country with a story to tell. A story of resilience, of creativity, of warmth, and of an enduring spirit that has weathered the storms of history. It's a story that deserves to be heard.